Have you ever seen a superhero like this? Even if you meet him, you have to say sorry. His body is torn in half, he can immediately use waterproof tape to stick it on. Even if he is burned to ashes, he can completely recover in one night. With a self-healing ability that is stronger than Wolverine, Deadpool, also known as Wade Wilson, can fight all the way. For others, the door of war is related to life and death, but in his eyes, it is just a procedure that has to be done. After all, victory will always belong to him. However, he is such a man standing at the top of the food chain, but this time he is completely afraid. He is afraid that his unique appearance will not be restored, and he is even more afraid that his kidnapped girlfriend Vanessa will be torn apart by the enemy. So he decided to save his girlfriend first. After saying goodbye to his good friend and blind roommate, Blind Al, Wade also specially invited Colossus and Cable to assist him. The three of them walked confidently all the way, until Domino appeared. I never thought that Colossus was still playing the old-fashioned way, but the next second he was punched by the other party, followed by Cable, who launched a super ability to return to the game. Colossus, who lost face, got up and wanted to get back to the scene, but Domino's fighting skills were always better than the enemy. He was hit by a falling object and was hit by a punch in the end. Colossus fell to the ground. Seeing that the toughest men in the world are no match for her, Wade endured the pain and pulled out his underwear. The opportunity has been taken, and Wade immediately pulled out his steel katanas. With his skilled knife skills and flexible left and right movements, he was able to clear the battlefield in an instant, and then flew on the deck with the help of Cable. Juggernaut had been waiting for this moment for a long time. The two of them were talking in a low voice, and the vacuum chamber suddenly activated. Wade had to rush to save his girlfriend before his oxygen was drained. It was a one-on-one fight, and it was hard to tell who was winning. At a critical moment, Wade threw out his steel knife, and the damaged chamber suddenly opened. Although his girlfriend won a little, Wade, who had lost a weapon, was still very strong. Although the knife inserted into his head was not fatal, it also completely made him lose his standing. At a critical moment, his girlfriend got out of the shackles and jumped at Juggernaut's waist with a steel knife. But Juggernaut was not so easy to be sanctioned. Seeing that his girlfriend's life was threatened again, Wade drew out his knife with the last ounce of consciousness to restore his strength. At the same time, he threw out a devastating skill to assist the old steel-shaped Cable, and fell from the sky with great power. The huge energy generated by the explosion damaged the ship, and all the things on the ship crashed at once. Juggernaut was accidentally knocked out. Wade reacted and stuffed his girlfriend into the cabin, and finally landed safely, saving his girlfriend's handsome face. Now there is only the last step left, but Juggernaut said that it was an explosion. He said that it was a joke to cure his face. After hearing this, Wade burst into tears, and then shot him to death. He thought that his girlfriend would break up with him because of his ugly face, but the result was beyond Wade's expectation. Although he had to slowly get used to his appearance, what she loved deeply was Wade's heart. In this way, not only did he look like a devil but also a man who was full of nonsense, he actually regained his love.